Anyways, for some updates now, I think we discussed of the Super Nintendo World, which was supposed to be which was featured in Universal Studios Japan by Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto before. And sad news, they were supposed to open later this month. Oh no, not later. Next month by February the 4th. But Japan has expanded its emergency state of emergency and expected to last beyond February 4th. So which means, this would impact, the opening of the theme park itself. And obviously with the surge of cases that's happening in Japan in general is kind of alarming here. So where was it? There you go. So as I mentioned, the state of emergency in Japan has been implemented to, and so far has prevented any major lockdowns, which is totally different from other countries. When we say a lockdown, you limit the movements of your citizens, right? But in this case, they're not implementing that, which is, I think, kind of, backfired in a sense. And as of January 12th, the number of cases has already reached a staggering amount of 300,000 with 4,000 deaths. And that has just been recorded in the past 3 months. So you can just imagine the concern if you're a citizen there and if you're the government, right? And it's not just that. Obviously, this impacts the business. If they would have controlled it, like let's say if you're in Taiwan or even in in New Zealand, they were able to control the spread drastically and effectively at that. And obviously, it's not just a theme park that's at stake here, because people can visit it and business could suffer at the end. And this could cast a big question mark whether the delayed already of the Tokyo Olympics, which was supposed to be slated 2020, summer of 2020, has been pushed to already summer 2021. There may be a trend that it might be even pushed to the following year. So we just have to wait and see what will happen. And the rising cases and the accelerated pace. So it's not just a rising number, it's the pace of how fast the number has reached in the past 3 weeks is concerning and alarming. So obviously, according to the national death toll, the link of COVID-19 grew by a daily record of 97 to 4,289. So that's a big jump. So obviously, the cumulative total number of coronavirus cases has already reached, as I mentioned, more than 300,000. So people are concerned here, young and old. And obviously, for the Japanese government, the issuance of the state of emergency is necessary for Tokyo and for the other neighboring cities. So if you live in Chiba, Saitama, and Kanagawa, just be aware that there will be a issuance. Now, whether they can implement the lockdown is a totally different matter.